Hi, I'm Tom. This is Lucy, and this is Kitty Help Desk. So today I wanted to talk just for a moment about the difference between litter boxes and toileting areas. This is something I've talked about in the past, but it's just a different sort of spin on it, I guess. I really feel like this is an area that a lot of people make the same mistake over and over, and I guess that's why I keep addressing it, because I keep encountering it with clients very frequently. And that is, a litter box is not a toileting area, okay? Having multiple litter boxes in one area is a lot like if you had multiple toilets in your bathroom. It's totally worthless to you. That's one bathroom. Only really one person should be in there at a time, in most cases. And so having multiple litter boxes together in one toileting area, that's just one choice for cats. It's not multiple choices. When we talk about having multiple litter boxes, what we really mean is having multiple toileting areas for the cats so that they have choices. Thank you. They have choices between different bathrooms, basically, because what you want to provide them is, at least one more toileting area than there are cats. Many people hear that said as you need one more litter box than there are cats. So in many cases, let's say if you had two cats, there'd be one room in the house that had 3 litter boxes in it. But to the cats, that's only one litter box. It's only one toileting area for them. You want the litter boxes to each be in a separate room as far apart from one another as you can. If you have multiple floors, you want at least one on each floor so that the cats always have access to those things, because sometimes they will try to block one another from getting to those areas. And so if all the litter boxes are in one room, and in many cases that one room is not a very pleasant room to be in, I'll be honest. Laundry room, not a great place for a litter box, okay? That is a place where scary sounds happen all the time and unpredictably. Like they're not just constant all the time, like a refrigerator cutting on and off all the time. The washing machine and the dryer kind of come on at different times. It's unpredictable. Cats can't really sort it out, and it can make the whole room feel a little scary and intimidating to them. The same thing with the basement. In many cases, basements have furnaces or HVAC equipment, and those things click on and poof, up and and shut off, and fans and all this stuff. So those kinds of spaces are not really the best places to put litter boxes. You want to have the toileting areas to be in the main living areas of your home, quite honestly. And I know in a lot of cases people object to that because they're like, oh, I don't want to smell it and everything. But I'm telling you, if you manage it well and you use a good litter and you use something like the litter genie to dispose of the litter, then you're going to have a pretty good experience. My home doesn't smell like cats, and I've occasionally had people comment, they're like, oh, I thought you had cats. And I'm like, oh, I do. And they'd be in hiding somewhere. And they'd be like, well, it doesn't smell like cats in here. I'm like, I know. It's all managed. The other thing that can help, and this is totally an aside, but the other thing that can help is make sure your cats drink plenty of water and get plenty of liquid. You really want to get them off the kibble and onto a wet food diet so they're getting plenty of moisture in their diet so that then their urine is more diluted and it doesn't smell so much. That can help too, but that's not the subject of this video. I just wanted to mention that. The point is that you want to make sure you think in terms of toileting areas and not litter boxes. Each toileting area should be one room with one litter box in it, and then the next toileting area should be in a separate room with one litter box in it. The litter boxes should be uncovered. They should be accessible out in the open, not in a closet, not covered, okay? But open litter boxes, and that's going to render the best results for you and your cats moving forward. Make everybody happier, lower everyone's stress, and make it easier for multiple cat households, for the cats to get along. Because in many cases, what's happening in those households, and the reasons why cats will have conflicts, is because they're being compressed in space by the walls. And those walls put a tremendous social pressure on them. And if you only have one toileting area in your home for multiple cats, they will feel like they're in intense competition to access that area. And that just doesn't make anyone's day any better. So just try to provide more resources than the cats need. Try to spread them out. Make sure they're available all over your home, and you're going to have much better results from your cats. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.